Jerry Norman here, Novamar Insurance, and I'm with Ryan of Vandal Marine, and he's got a new vessel to show us here. We're just going to do a walkthrough. He'll give us some aspects of the vessel and show us what she's all about.
Thanks, Jerry.
Ryan?
Yeah, so this is the 46-foot Vandal Explorer. She is a foil-assisted catamaran, aluminum construction, which means we can customize her to the client's needs. The coolest kind of talking points on this vessel, aside from the fact that it is a foil-assisted boat, is it makes her very efficient. You'll notice, like, for 46 feet, she only has a pair of twin 425s. She'll still do 40 knots, cruises very comfortably at 30 knots. Whereas any other boat in this size range, you're going to see triples or quads, which, Jerry, is probably a good thing from an insurance standpoint, right?
It is, Ryan. It's
Keep
a
those
very good
premiums
thing.
down a little bit.
Twin engines, much more preferred in the insurance market.
Awesome. So this is a really outdoor boat. This boat was originally built for the Med. This is the first one in the U.S. It's only been here about 2 weeks. And another couple of cool features, like if you pan up a little bit, you'll see she has her own dedicated dinghy, and there is a crane that is built into the arch. You'll see the winch there, and there's a little pin you can pull and swing the arch out to pick up and drop the tender.
That's a great design. It integrates totally. You guys see a crane.
It's integrated. There's no eyesore of the crane. There's no extra,
Fantastic.
nothing extra to break. And she's really set up as a big open space adventure rig. So you can run kind of wherever you're going. The way the foil is set up, it's actually between the hulls, so you can put the boat on the beach. You can launch your tender, you can go in for dinner, drinks, or out to the reef to do some diving or some surfing. And,
so the foils are inboard, and they're protected when you come in.
Correct, they're protected. They're literally between the bottom of the sponsons.
Nice.
And it is a foil assist. It's a static system, so there's no training, there's no learning curve, there's nothing to break. It's just a fixed foil.
Nice.
And then this model is a one stateroom, one head version. It's a king size stateroom forward if you want to come aboard and take a look. We've got an outdoor summer kitchen. We also have a 2 stateroom model that will be coming out shortly. Stay tuned at vandalmarine.com for more information on model releases. We've got a couple 60-footers in development as well. Those will be ready at the end of next year.
Nice.
And yeah, we're really excited to bring this thing to the U.S. It's a pretty incredible boat. Obviously, when you're tying up to a dock, the fender needs are kind of minimal. Maybe we can even get a credit for that, I mean,
right.
You're not going to hurt this thing.
No, look at this. That's wonderful. Yep, only 2 necessary. Fantastic.
Well, yeah, on a floating dock, we'll hang fenders, but if you're tying up to a dock with pilings, you don't need any fenders at all. Yeah. Well, and this is glued on. It's a functional piece. You can walk on it. It's weight bearing.
For a long time, and it's all been fine, but it's
A lot of cool little
Great
things.
design.
Yeah.
Aluminum hull, aluminum superstructure?
Yeah, she's all aluminum throughout.
Okay.
She's 5053, which is like the common marine grade aluminum, and she's built in Holland.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
You got a lot of experience with aluminum.
Yes, yeah. I mean, the boat builders are on board actually. Naval Architect's on board right now, and the yard where she's produced, it's impeccable.
Fantastic. What's the beam?
The beam is 14.5. Length overall is 46 feet.
Wonderful. And lead time, if somebody wants to order one as far as build and delivery,
So this boat is available for immediate sale.
Okay.
If you want one of these, it's about 6 months. The 2 stateroom boat, we're still working out the final design, so that one's going to be about 9 to 10 months out.
Okay.
And the 60-footers are like 10, 11 months on the build time, because we've got some drawings and designs on those. 2 of them are in production currently, and we're working on the 3rd as well.
That's pretty quick lead time in today's market, actually.
Yeah, well, that's kind of the beauty of the aluminum. You can put the boats together really quickly. Basically, the boat gets fully designed, and then a CNC machine cuts out the panels, and then they get welded together. But again, one of the really big benefits of aluminum is we actually had a couple of disabled customers on board the last couple of days, and they were really intrigued by the design because it's a real nice open floor plan. So for disability, it's really easy to move around the boat or have equipment on the boat.
Fantastic.
And they were asking questions about, okay, can we move stuff? Can we change things for us? And with aluminum, there's no molds. So we literally design it on the computer, and then we can print it out with the
Sure.
CNC machine and customize it any way the customer wants.
Right. So you could make a narrower center section here and a pod, whatever you want.
Anything, yeah. I mean, you want to put custom scuba tank racks in, you want
Yeah.
to change the galley setup, you want to move things around. I mean, the sky is kind of the limit as long as it's physically doable. Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely. Wonderful. Fantastic.
Can we take a walk inside?
Yeah, please. I'd love for you guys to come aboard. So a couple notable features that are pretty cool and set the boat apart. We put a outdoor shower up here with an integrated handle here, which is definitely nice when you're boarding. In the lounges, there's one down here on the deck, and there's another one up on the fly bridge, and these are convertible too. So like if you want to slide this back and you want more of a bed, they slide. When you're running, you'll be back this way. You know, most people are going to want to be seating facing forward. And there's a lot of like really good thought that went into keeping the floor plan very open, but keeping the ventilation good. We've got these big stacking slider windows, both port and starboard, which help open up. There's also a nice porthole directly above the helm. And there's a lot of natural airflow that comes through the boat.
Fantastic. Wonderful.
Yeah, and I invite you guys to pop up top, take a look at the fly bridge as well as down below. Maybe we'll start down and then we can go up, finish up there.
Okay.
So here in your summer kitchen, this is a fold-out table, so you can pop clips and this will drop right down. We've also got like a nice lip here, so if you're in a seaway, nothing's going flying or sliding.
Right. Yeah.
Cooktop here, there's two Dometic fridges on this side right here, which both have built-in freezers as well. The boat's got a 5.5 kW generator and two ACs, 6,000 BTU for downstairs and 13,000 up here at the helm, which is something we put in for the Florida market.
Perfect.
If you want to come on down, take a peek in the berth, we've got a full king-size bed in there. You've got lots of storage here in the galley and underneath the helm. And then off to starboard here, you've got a wet head.
Wow, nice.
And then upstairs, so we really wanted to keep, even though it's not a real big boat, we wanted to keep that big boat feel and some of those yacht features. So like there's a really generous angle on this stairway. So if you're in a seaway and the boat's running fast, it's easy to come up and down, which is always. Fly bridge is great, the visibility is amazing, especially like running in the Bahamas, being up high, being able to see the coral heads and the reefs when you're running.
Water is great.
When you're running in shallow water. And this is a pretty low draft boat. She only draws 2 feet 3 inches with the motors up. She's about 3 with the motors down.
Right.
You've got another one of the loungers here. There's storage underneath. There's JL speakers and subwoofers throughout the boat. She's got a like bumping sound system. And we talked about the integrated crane into the arch, the dinghy on the back. There's also solar that sits underneath the dinghy. So when you got the dinghy in the water, you got the panels kind of keeping the batteries topped off.
Nice charge.
Feeding the Dometic refrigeration that's down below. And she's a cool rig.
Fantastic. I imagine you spend a lot of time up here in Florida.
Up here's amazing. And then when if you're running and you're over in the Bahamas for a weekend or a week and the weather starts to turn, you can always get down below where you're protected. And this boat, it really doesn't matter. I've had this boat in 5 to 6 footers and we're still running 27,
kind of a
28
Fly
knots.
Bridge Express center console almost. It's amazing.
She's a really cool boat.
Incorporating a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan, are the boats being sold factory direct, or are they being sold through a dealer network?
I'm the distributor and importer for the U.S. Okay. We're going to be building a dealer network as we continue to escalate production. but we really are proud of our product and we want to walk before we run.
Sure.
So we're going to get it right. Sales are going to be coming through me in South Florida for now in the U.S., but we will be expanding a dealer network in the near future.
So if somebody wants to learn a little bit more about the vessel and learn more about, you know, the company, what's the best way to reach you?
Check us out at vandalmarine.com, or you can follow us on social, on Instagram at Vandal Marine. We're going to be releasing new designs, the 2-stateroom layout, which will be coming shortly, and we're going to keep everybody up to date. Also, sign up for our newsletter. That's probably the best way to stay in touch.
Perfect. Okay. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Sure.
Thank you, Ryan.
Yeah.
Much appreciated.
My pleasure.